Hey, Tony. I was a couple minutes late. I couldn't find O'Malley, and I took out the garbage, and he was in the garage, so super glad he was in there and didn't somehow get out. He must have came in after I closed the door, or when I came in, or he was in there the whole time and I was just lucky because I left the garage door open so that I could take out the garbage. And I was like, where is he? Had a moment panic. Perfect. Playing hide and seek, right? Yes. They've never been outside though, and with the highway that way and then the forest that way makes me very nervous. Oh, I'm quite low, sorry. I need to just zoom out a little. Oh, that zoomed in. I tried to do it while sitting down. Okay. Hopefully that will help me stay on the camera. So, today, global design project is something spooky, but I don't have any current Halloween sets. So, I have pumpkins from Choose Happy. Oh, hi buddy. Yeah, I know you. We had it. Oh, jeez. Let's put my ink in my hand. Did you have a little adventure? Yeah. You had fun, didn't you? You're purring like crazy. I was nervous and Courtney, now Ellie just goes on the deck. Nice. Is he getting all like happy and settled in now? Not just hiding under the bed? Okay. As I was saying before O'Malley came in and wrecked it, global design project theme is spooky. I don't have anything current Halloween wise. So I got the pumpkins from the Choose Happy, and then I have the long time no see, and we're gonna turn the dog into a butterfly. I've already done this once. I mean, we're gonna turn him into a bee, sorry. I've already done it once, and you've probably seen I made a card there where he spins. And it's pretty cute. If I have it, I'll show you. But I think Tori claimed it. I don't know if she actually took it or if she kept it here so she can take it. So I am using quite a few sets today. So I apologize, but I'm sure you have enough stamps and other things that you can use to create something similar. Much happier now. She actually has turned it into a bit of a attention pest. Ooh, well that's good. Nothing beats an animal snuggles. My thing's gonna be very dry. I did not craft all weekend. Oh, actually, I made my World Card Making Day video, so there'll be a little World Card Making Day video hop. So I made that card and played around with electronics, which were not my friend. And then I made that. So I made a couple of those cards this week. And then yesterday I did absolutely nothing. I just sat around. I actually did work on some Canva graphics, but I did nothing. So I had like no stories. Nothing at all. I was gonna stamp these before we came on, so you wouldn't have to wait, but like I said, I lost O'Malley, so priorities. I had to go find my boy. Alright, so I have a couple little pumpkins from More Than Autumn. There's a cute little pumpkin here. So I'm gonna add some of that just so we can get some different sizes. So I'm not gonna do any fancy coloring. I'm just gonna do some basic block coloring. But I am gonna use some different colors. We've done a few autumn cards with Cajun Craze. This is like the only time of season I actually bring out Cajun Craze, which is funny because I love autumn and fall and all those colors. So you'd think I would bring it out much more, but nope. It is good, great fall color though. We had a in-person event last weekend. I think it was last weekend. Might have been the weekend before. And we were talking about all the colors, and all of us were like hoping like crazy that there is no color change. We like our colors that we have right now. Peach pumpkin. These are all mixed up. I wonder why, Victoria. Okay, so this one doesn't have the like lines for the veins, so I'm just kind of creating my own. Not Tori, no, definitely not Tori. So I'm gonna do the 12 weeks of Christmas countdown. So starting on the first Wednesday of October, which I actually think is the first. I could be wrong. I'll have to double check. But I started a bunch of my cards already, and they're pretty fun. They're pretty cute. I've been using the Jolly delivery set a lot, but I actually haven't been using the stamp set much because the DSP is absolutely adorable, and it's got way more doggies, including a Burmese mountain dog, which is like in my top 5 favorite doggies. Did you order any stamp sets? No. I contemplated getting, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the scene set where the snow, and it's got like a river, and then it's like got a little house, and I can't remember which one, but I love those scene ones. But it was cheaper to do the bundles, so I didn't want to get anything that was a bundle. So I was like, well, it's not really worth just getting that one set. Now, if I was smart, I would have been like, hey, who placed an order? Who wants to place an order and add that for me? But yeah, I didn't think that through. Did you get anything, Tony? There's supposed to be a really good joining promotion. So you can come and be a stamper and get your items on a discount. Okay, so he's gonna be a B. And so I'm going to take, where's my pencil? You ordered one because I needed some more. Which one did you get? Okay, so I want this to look like a stinger. So I've added a line here and I'm happy with it with my pencil. So I'm gonna go over it with the Stampin' Bright black marker. And then we're going to go Bumblebee. So I think we're gonna go with you. Thinking about getting the advent calendar. I kind of contemplated it. I'm not sure. I kind of like to know what I'm getting. Right? Because there's stamp sets that I want, so it's like, well, I can spend the money and just get the sets that I want. But I do love the idea. So we'll see. Also depends, we have online exclusives, and if you become a demo, you get everything. You get to see everything early and you get to purchase some stuff early. And so October 1st, we get to see the new online exclusive. So also depend what's in there, because if there's cool stuff in there, I'll probably get that. So you got the Mary Joseph. Oh, Mom would like that one. Last year they had that beautiful desert DSP at night, and I thought they would look really good. Actually, it might have been the year before, I can't remember. And she's doing the class on the 13th. Oh, nice. Yeah, it just completely depends what ounces. Which ounce becomes available? Alright, so that was Daffodil Delight, and this is Light Basic Black. I really thought about the scene one because I thought it would look really cool. So the reason why I got the Modern Christmas, which is the one with the black and gold and the Christmas baubles, I got that because I wanted to put scenes in the baubles. And so I knew I wanted like the dogs in there, and so I was like, this is gonna be so cute. So then I was like also looking at that scenic scene one. Oh, I forgot his little paw. But then at the same time, I was like, do I need it? Like Christmas sets, generally, unless you can repurpose them, right? You don't need them as often. That being said, they were kind of wintry scenes, and winter, depending where you live, lasts a very long time. So, it has potential. Alright, I'm just taking a Tic Tac. My voice is gonna go. Got that one too. The dogs are so cute. And the bear and the squirrels. And the owl. Yeah, I kind of think the DSPs. Awesome. Or they should have just put all those doggies in the stamp set. We do have a lot of stamping supplies, yeah. But we always want more, right? Okay, so we're gonna do a brown dog. Sorry, I'm crunching my Tic Tacs. All the doggies in one set. Yeah. One day, hopefully. Like $1 million sales. Person might come along and be like, I actually kind of hope Stamping Up brings over some of the artists from close to my heart, because they had some really cute cartoony type artists, and so their stamp sets were always adorable. So I'm hoping maybe that will. I'm doing this backwards. Now my brain's like, wait, what do I do? Yeah, I'm all about the really cutesy things. And now that it's gonna be mostly photopolymer, I think that will lead to, or lend to, more cutesy stuff, hopefully. I agree, it would give more diversity in stamp sets. Yeah. You know what I didn't know when we first started, Tony? Stamping Up didn't make all their own stamps. And so that's why there was always different styles. It's because there was different artists making the stamp sets. Which I did not know. Alright, so this is Crumb Cake and number 200, which is the Deep Combo Pack. Don't know why they changed the names. I'm not good at remembering names. Stamping Up didn't make anything, just compiled all the best products out there. Yeah, that's really cool. Like, I had no clue. But it's nice because then you got so many different styles. Everyone likes different things. Like I know there's a lot of people who just want flowers, or you know, they don't like the cutesy animals or the realistic ones, or oh, I forgot this paw. This poor leg, I keep neglecting it. Yeah. It's so cute. I was updating my calendar, and I do like flowers, but Stamping Up has that cover. Yes, they definitely do have that cover. Yes. Alright, so since it was spooky, I'm going to make jack-o'-lanterns. Love this sweater. It's so cute. I know. I was never one to really dress up our dogs. I put one of our Lucky in a hockey jersey once when we were at the playoffs. But I feel like now, just because there's so many cool things, I kind of want to dress them up. It was actually like a little ladybug hat for cats, and I contemplated it. But it was like 22 bucks, and I was like, nah. I think they'd rather have some toys for 22 bucks. Okay, so I'm aware that, so these hearts are going to become his wings. And I was going to try and make it work because I didn't want to bring in a fourth set if I end up using the little pumpkins. So they might be completely disproportioned. I don't know what the right word is, but that's the word I'm going to use. Showing how you make a holiday themed card without a specific theme. Sense. Yes. So we have a whole bunch of hops coming every month, and the challenge was Halloween or trick or treat. And so I had it's like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I made something very cute with more than autumn sets, and Tori totally approved and wanted the card. So you know, if Tori approves it, you're good. And she's a tough cookie. There are many cards I've made and she's like, meh, it's okay, Auntie, it's not your best. But then when I do impress her, it's like, wow, Auntie, that's amazing. It's actually kind of funny. She's in a French immersion school, so they do English and French. And I was asking her to put something in the garbage, and I said, well, Tori, can you put this in the garbage? And she's like, Auntie, that's French. And I was like, oh, cool, I didn't know that. I was just saying it. And she goes, Auntie, I'm very proud of you. You did a really good job doing that word as French. I laughed so hard. I was like, thanks, Tori. Hey, Tony, can you sharpen these scissors, or are they wearing down? Because I've noticed some issues with the cutting. I mean, these scissors, they get used. They are 100% used. Hey, Connie! We're making a spooky card, even though I have no current Halloween stuff. I'm not sure it's gonna be really spooky, but it will be spookily cute. How's that? Now, this one does have a die, but we're just gonna fussy cut it out. Right, I can see the comments coming. I just don't want to stop in the middle of cutting, so give me a second. Do cut some tin foil to sharpen the scissors. Oh yeah, cool. You can cut tin foil to help, but I would think about getting a new one. Yeah, they're great scissors, and I fussy cut all the time. Like, there's a lot of fussy cutting. But I have tin foil, so that can maybe hold me over to Christmas, and then maybe Santa will bring me some scissors. You have scissors in several stages. Yes. I know my ribbon scissors, which I'll admit were at one point my fussy cutty scissors. They're also a little rough. And then, okay, since Snapping Up's no longer selling the product, I can kind of be like, okay. Lots of people were like, hey, I don't like fussy cutting. And I was always like, why? Like, it's easy, right? It doesn't matter. And then I got the Stamping Up scissors, and I was like, these suck compared to these scissors that Tony gave me when I first started crafting. And I was like, no wonder why no one likes fussy cutting. Their scissors are awful. And yeah, so I wasn't really shocked, but I bought a pair because everyone's like, oh yeah, they're the best scissors, blah blah blah. So they are my now sticky scissors. So if we cut anything that is sticky or has adhesive or glue, we have sticky scissors. And people need to get these scissors now because they're the best. Actually don't, because I don't want them to go to stock because I'm gonna need some. Yeah, my fine cutting is getting rough. I actually have to push really hard to cut it. Stamping Up scissors are still around. They are quite good. I like this more scissors, right? Oh, I thought they were out. I know the spritzers were back, but I thought we were going to stop selling the scissors. I'm gonna say I hope I'm right and you're wrong, because I don't want to get in trouble for just bashing their scissors. Oh man. Okay, so what is the second heart? There we go. Yeah, I think that will work. Okay. I've already chopped up my GSP layout. Like I said, I tried to start ahead of time, but so you won't have to wait through the boring stuff. But Said O'Malley decided to be a rascal. So these are just 1-inch strips, and they're literally. Have to watch the replay going to work now. Oh, it's a pro D day. Nice chatting. Alright, cool. See you later. Have a good day. So these are 1-inch strips. So they're basically just kind of scraps ahead, and I just cut them down to 1 inch. And then I've just cut them down to whatever size I need them to create kind of like a border. Have a good day, Tony. So I'm just kind of laying out so that I have a somewhat even border. What'd you do this weekend, Connie? Anything fun? Alright, so this one's a smidge short, but that's right. Okay, so I'm gonna do a dab of glue on the bottom of this heart. And then I'm gonna place the doggy like that. And then on top or behind? I think it's gotta go on top. We are at the trailer, so you're relaxing. Nice. What's up, Oscar? Just got a glob of glue. Alright. I have no nails. My nails actually really hurt. I need to, when I wake up off the floor, I sit there and wait, and I generally end up picking them. And it's not something I actually realize I'm doing until they really hurt. And, they really hurt. Morning, Marsky. Oh, you missed our adventure. I was a couple minutes late. Mr. O'Malley somehow snuck into the garage while I was taking out the garbage. So I couldn't find him. So I was like on the verge of panicking. And then I was like, oh, I hope he didn't get in the garage. I hope he's... And if he did, he's in the garage because I don't want to lose him outside because he's never been outside. And he was in the garage, but thankfully he didn't leave the garage. So alright. I don't know if I actually have a Halloween sentiment. I'm not gonna be to pick this up. Pumpkins! Pumpkins. Alright, so I don't like pumpkin. And I used to work at a bakery. My dream was to be a master cake artist. And I worked at a local bakery here. And I always made pumpkin pies. And the pumpkin pies for some reason, it was just something they made me do or asked me to do. And they were always so happy because they were like, your pumpkin pies are great. You make them perfect. Like, and I was like, gross. Like the whole time. And I'm like, yep, nope, not eating it. And so I love fall. Absolutely love fall. But I don't get the fascination with pumpkin. Alright, it's not spooky at all, but you sent me a Halloween card last year, so I'm thinking you must have words. I prefer apple pies, yes. I was thinking current words, but yeah, I definitely have Halloween words. Okay. Trying to get my paper here. I have to take a lot of photos today. I have so many cards. Hello. Hi, Patty. How are you? How was your weekend? Yeah, apple pie, so much better. Apple cider, so much better. I mean, I'd still take tea, just normal tea, but... Okay, love it. So, absolutely not spooky, but adorable. Pumpkin is my fave, and then lemon. Ooh. Lemon's kind of more spring though, right? Not fall. I mean, honestly, you can do anything any time of year you want to, you know. Okay, now we have to decide if we do the cool holographic embellishments or do we do the tiny bee. Easter, summer, spring, Thanksgiving. There's a boo. Happy boo. Hope, hello. A bee boo. Boo bee? Boo. Bee boo. Okay, let's just see if I have a Halloween active. I got the paper ephemera packs, and they have been very great. Happy New Year, Happy Easter, but I'm running through them. New Year, St. Patrick's Day, Sweets Baby, Happy Father's Day, To the Grad, Just Boo? Alright, let's do it, Just Boo. Alright, the boo is very, very small. It's right there. So if you just tilt them up a little bit, you can see your words, and then you know which one is the one you want. Good, you just got home from crafting retreat in Ohio. Ooh, that's cool. How's your retreat? Was it one that you got to do stuff, or one that you packed your stuff and then just crafted all weekend? Boo. Oh, spooky how incredibly crooked that is. Should have cut this in the paper trimmer. Alright, so I'm just gonna try and de-sharpen the edges a little. Okay, almost done, I promise. I've been laughing. Because I uploaded the videos up after. And, sorry. No matter how many times I try and be prepared and do better, I'm still always about an hour. It's just how long. I think I'm gonna go just right there. We pack our stuff. I went with my daughter-in-law Amanda, and they were $27. Cool. So there was one of those kind of events here, and there was a last minute person who canceled, and they were like, do you want it? And I was like, I've never done one of those before. I always go to a class where there's product and teaching. And so I was thinking about it. I was like, what do I pack? What do I bring? Oh, what will I be in the mood for? It's a stamp. Craft retreats are the best. I do really like the in-person ones. They are cool. It's fun to meet people and craft along with them. Alright, I think we're gonna do the holographic resin dies. Just because the gold bees are very pretty and we're supposed to go spooky. This is so not a spooky card. But that's okay. It's a cute card. That's what we're going with. You bring everything but the kitchen sink. Alright, now ideally, I'd like to put the thing here. But when you're working with animals, you have to be careful that you don't put your embellishments too close to their butt, because then it looks like they went to the washroom. And you don't want that. Alright, so there is my non-spooky spooky card using the Choose Happy, Long Time No See, and More Than Autumn. So I just used the little pumpkin, so, and again the pumpkin here, and then the heart for the wings, and the boo, and then the doggy from here. So you don't necessarily need a Halloween stamp set to make one or two cards. Oh, and the DSP is the celebratory sips, so yeah, there we go. Cute little card. Well, I hope it hasn't been too dark on the video. I'm sorry if it was. And when you get there, you just might buy something new. Oh, you can buy stuff. That's cool. Awesome. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out with me and making my spooky Halloween card. Have a good day, everyone.